Today we're heading to Calhoun, Georgia, and I'm gonna eat at Five Guys. And guess what? Joe is hungry. I got my burgers. We're done with Five Guys. Let's head back to the studios of Joe is Hungry, located in my adopted hometown of Fairmount, Georgia. I wasn't really planning on doing a review of Five Guys. They don't really have any new products out today. The fact is that I was just hungry for Five Guys. What I got today was a bacon cheeseburger. That set me back $9.39. The second thing I got was a hot dog. All the way. That set me back $5.39. I also got a grilled cheese sandwich, and that set me back $4.59. I usually don't get the grilled cheese. I rarely ever eat a hot dog, especially there. But for today, I wanted to see what it was like. They gave me napkins. This is my hot dog. Later on that. I've got my hamburger. It's still pretty warm. But before I start, I'd like to throw it on the scales and see how much it weighs, just for reference purposes. We can see that this hamburger weighs in at 13 ounces. We saw how much it weighed, 13 ounces. That's about middle of the road on hamburgers. I kind of expected to weigh maybe a little bit more than that because of the price point on these things, but it's really not that far out of line. Here's our hamburger. We saw what it weighed. Let's go ahead and take a look at it. I really don't have any stock photos from Five Guys to compare it to, so we'll kind of bypass that, but we'll let you take a look at it. I didn't do anything to crush it. This is pretty much how it comes. When you buy them, they're always in a takeout format. They give them to you in a paper bag. It's never on a plate. I can see one of the pickles escaped. This is what it looks like. The bread's getting a little soft, getting close to melting. This hamburger is about 25 minutes old from its inception, and it's looking pretty good. It looks like a pretty healthy sandwich, but we're going to give you a cross section of it so you can get a better look, because this video is about the science of hamburgers. And today we will use Bessie's mama to cut this thing up. So let's very carefully cut this thing in half. There we go. If you look at it close, it looks like two hamburger patties with cheese in the middle, but that is a single patty. If you get a double, it's actually going to be about this tall. I had one last week, I know. You're getting a good view. You can see the bacon down here. You can see the toppings up there. You can see the mushrooms. We can see the cheese oozing out around the edge. I'm really liking the looks of this thing. All right, now that we've seen it, we weighed it, we know how big it is in comparison to other hamburgers. It's not extremely larger than anything else in its class, but it is a little bit higher price. So that only leaves one thing left. Joe Bite Test. Engage. It is definitely a well-cooked hamburger. It is juicy. The pickles are really good. It is very cheesy. Cheesy is good. The bacon is good and salty and has a really good flavor. The only criticism I could make about the bacon is that the bacon is really not hot when they put on it. It really should be. I can tell. Maybe most can't. Not to say that I don't love this hamburger. I do. I have to have one more bite before I give it the grade. Oh man. This is hamburger bliss. The mushrooms, the onion, the cheese, the tomatoes, the pickles all blend together wonderfully. If they had some bread that didn't get soggy, that would actually help a little bit. Y'all know my scale, it's 1 to 10. 9 being nearly the best. Anything above 9 is once lifetime experience. Everything between 8 and 9 is something you would travel city to city for. 7 to 8 is pretty darn good. Everything else is rolling downhill. Anyway, you know my scale. Let's go ahead and give this a grade. We've got this to do, and we've got 2 more items to grade. One more bite. We're going to go with an 8-1 on this. If the bread wouldn't melt and had the bacon sizzling when I put it on there, it would make it a little bit better. The rest of it is cooked perfectly. Y'all out there at Calhoun Five Guys, you rule. We'll start on our next project, the hot dog. Side note about the hot dog, they were out of buns when I got there. They said they would have them in later on today, but of course I couldn't wait. Little did I know that you can get a hot dog on a regular hamburger bun too, and that is an option. And what they made, and I watched them make it, it looked pretty darn good. This is their hot dog. It came with like a hamburger with lettuce, tomatoes, mustard, fried onions. Let me take a little nip out. It's not really a hot dog. That's more to the level of smoked sausage, which is really good. That's what you get when you get a hot dog on bread. That would make an excellent sandwich. How much did I say that thing cost? $5.39. That's not a bad deal. I could go for that. We're not going to weigh it because literally we have nothing to compare it to. So I'm trying to decide whether to cut it in half or not. It's about to melt, so I'm going to forego the cut in half cross-section test, and we're going to go directly to Joe Bite test number 2, engage. I like that. If you ever want to go in and get a hot dog and you want to put a little bit of a twist on it, get it made up like a hamburger. It's decent. I wouldn't have thought it would have been that good. They don't use cheap hot dogs. They actually use some form of smoked sausage. It has a bit more seasoning. It's more salty. It has more of a deep flavor. It's has that smoked sausage oiliness that I crave so much. I really liked it. The mustard, the lettuce, tomato, the grilled onions on there, they really worked. I'm going to give this a 7-9. Okay, let me take another bite of that just because I'm still starving to death. That is a very flavorful sandwich. All right, we've got one more item to go. It's called the grilled cheese sandwich. I've had grilled cheese sandwich once before and I was not impressed. Let's see if they did a little better today. Where is my grilled cheese? Oh, that's not good. I will pause the video for just a minute and see what happened to my grilled cheese sandwich. Where is it? I know they put it in the bag, and I'll be right back. Well, I've located, or at least I know what happened to my grilled cheese sandwich. As I do whenever I do a video, I typically get something for my wife. I got her French fries, and guess what? I told them to put all my food in one bag and the French fries in a separate bag. However, she put my grilled cheese in a separate bag with the separate French fries that I got for my wife. It takes no imagination to know that I won't have a third item to review today, and I won't get to try the grilled cheese. She tried it. She wasn't too crazy about it. She said it was just a lot of cheese. I didn't really take a good close look at it when they made it, so I really can't say any more about it. I guess that's a review. Sorry about missing the grilled cheese. I am very sorry about missing the grilled cheese. If you found this interesting, if you found this entertaining, subscribe to the channel, support the channel, and we will see you in the next video.
We gonna take it, 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 gonna take it to the top. I'm gonna.
I could literally eat myself to death with these. You can see it's falling apart on me. Browsing the web on your phone while you drive has proven to be perfectly safe.
My name, I'm never gonna drop it. Gonna take it to the top, 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 top. Gonna make it hot. Gonna make it.
Shout out to y'all Five Guys in Calhoun, Georgia. You are on the ball. That place is freaking spot. Shout out to Aubrey.